So let's talk about this movie, Kubo. What drew you to making this movie?
What drew me to making this movie, Kubo and the Two Strings, was the similarities I had with Kubo. Whenever I was offered the part after a couple of auditions, the fact that Kubo has such a great relationship with his mother was sort of something that always drew me to him. And the fact that because I am very close with my mother myself, and the fact that he's a storyteller himself. Because as an actor, I like to think of myself as a storyteller. So the way he can bring characters to life through his shamisen and through his origami, I think I like to do that with my emotions and the tone of my voice and things like that.
So what do you think kids are going to react to most, because you have such a strong connection to Kubo?
I think children are going to react to most from this film probably the braveness of Kubo, and I think the kindness of Kubo, and at the end I think they'll realise the sense of forgiveness of Kubo.
And this is an incredible movie to be your first voiceover film in animation.
Yeah.
I mean, you have some amazing co-stars.
Mm.
How was it knowing that your voice would be paired up with Charlize Theron and Matthew McConaughey, amongst other phenomenal co-stars?
Yeah, whenever we found out the people that were going to be a part of the film, Matthew McConaughey, Charlize Theron, George Takei, Ralph Fiennes, Rooney Mara, I was really excited because I'd been in studio films before, but never quite with such an A-list line of cast members. So I was very excited to say the least. Yeah.
And stop motion has its own charm to it, wouldn't you say? And I think it adds a lot to Kubo. But Kubo also pairs it with CG. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Kubo and the Two Strings uses CGI and it uses stop motion together. And I think that sort of pairing that it uses is very artistic and it works out beautifully.
And they have some really crazy epic monsters and some really epic battle scenes that you kind of don't expect from a stop motion animation. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, the battle scenes and the battling with monsters in the film I think is really cool because it throws in so many adventures that Kubo goes through, and it does turn into this epic journey along with this sort of journey of Kubo finding himself and coming of age.
And have you seen the movie?
I have seen the movie. I really, really enjoyed it. Me and my mum went up to see it a couple of weeks ago in Dublin, and they put on a little screening for us. So I was really, really happy with it, and I had my mum in tears. So, yeah.
So you think it's going to affect parents as much as it does kids?
Oh, I think definitely, yeah, because the film is a child-oriented film, but at the same time, it's a very powerful film emotionally.